So, at RAU, I got to see that, the opportunities that are being given to black children in terms of like giving them a leg up, giving them a chance to actually integrate into the economy, right, are not being deliberately, or distributed evenly. RAU is because the school was owned by Metropolitan, the insurance company, and it's a joint venture between Metropolitan and Rand Afrikaans Universiteit, RAU, what is it now?
UJ.
Yeah, UJ. So they bought DF Malan High School in Brixton, you know what I mean? And then they made sure that they've got a good school governing body. They took the top teachers in Gauteng in the district and they put them in that school, and they made sure that black kids go to that school or disadvantaged kids go to that school, right? This is the high school that I went to. So maybe like 90% of the kids came from Soweto. I was probably the only one who lived in Fourways,
Sure.
And what I learned from that experience was that our mothers, whether usebenza makishini, whether uthengisa amagwinya, that little income was enough to get us a seat at the table. Because once we've got our education, there were actuaries that came out of RAU. The top accountants in the country come from RAU, the black accountants. Some of the top executives at companies like McKinsey, and company come from a school like RAU. And what it taught me, because I went to like a primary school that was a private primary school first, which was where I was the only black kid, right?
Come on.
And which gave me the confidence to think that, okay, as the only black kid, I'm still the smartest kid in the school, which means black kids are smarter than white kids in general. Also, I'm smarter than all the white kids because I speak 4 languages. They can only speak 1. I mean, come on, this is like basic. You know what I mean? I can also speak C++. You know what I mean?
Take it easy on us, please, Nota. Take it easy on us.
This is primary school because we were learning programming in primary school and Delphi and all that stuff in primary school. When I got to the black school, now it's all the black geniuses. All of us. All the black geniuses. You understand what I'm saying? And I realized that because of the environment that they grew up in, they thought that the white kids in the better schools are smarter than them. And I'm like, yo, dog, I come from that school, those schools, I was smarter than them. I was smarter than all of them.
Sure.
I'm here in this old black school, and I'm not even the smartest one here.
I'm seeing flames now with the blacks.
You understand? Pella, I had to learn how to speak vernac even more fluently and all those types of things, and be into the culture a lot more. And I just feel like, we've been taught to disrespect what our parents were able to do to provide for us. We've been taught to look down on it, like, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And that's why we find that we're struggling to take over our economy because we're not willing to do the basics or the bare necessities because we want to do what we've seen the whites doing in the past. And we forget that they had, since 1910, everything to themselves. And us, we were being created as a welfare class. Because if you look at Soweto, none of those houses were built by the people of Soweto. They were built by the National Party government.
Yeah.
They were forced into that housing. So if I didn't even build my own house, I didn't even design how it looks or anything else, I don't have that sense of ownership. We're seeing people improving the things now.
Dignity is the term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're seeing people improving things now, but that's after the fact, right? That's after the fact. But they don't seem to have any loyalty to their communities, because the first thing you do when you get a job, AKPMG, you get yourself an apartment in my suburbs, get yourself a nice car, you understand? And now you're living just on the limit, on the credit limit, you're on the limit, everything is on the limit, you're there. And then you're unable to go back Elokshin and take your savings and invest in uplifting the community.
Of course, you've got nothing.